On the last episode of Raw, Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria lost the women's tag team titles to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. This came only one day after they won the titles at WrestleMania. After the match, Becky ended up turning heel and attacked Lyra. Um, so we're obviously going to be getting heel Becky moving forward. My prediction for this upcoming week's episode of Raw is that Becky Lynch is going to be revealed as Bayley's attacker from prior to WrestleMania. This would obviously make sense because Becky wanted the match at WrestleMania. She wanted a spot on the WrestleMania card, so she took out Bayley. This allowed her to team up with Lyra and win the tag team titles. Um, I'm not sure exactly what they're going to be leading towards from this. I don't know if they're going to do a Becky versus Bayley match at Backlash, or if they're going to do a Becky versus Lyra match at Backlash. Both would be pretty solid. So we're gonna have to wait and see on that. But either way, I think it would make sense for Becky to be revealed as um, the attacker. It probably is going to make sense for Becky to actually reveal that herself, just to get more kind of heat on her character, just to kind of say like, "Yep, it was me. I wanted on the card." So yeah, I kind of think we're going to see Becky end up revealed as Bayley's attacker from WrestleMania on this episode. On the last episode of Raw, Iyo Sky faced off against NXT Women's Champion Stephanie Vacque. This match didn't end up having a clean finish as a bunch of people ended up interfering. The segment kind of ended with Rhea Ripley showing up, fighting off a few of the interfering talent, and kind of giving the title back to Iyo Sky. Um, so for my prediction for this next episode, I think that we're going to see Iyo Sky versus Rhea Ripley get officially confirmed for Backlash. I think that would make sense as the logical next place for the storyline. I say that because Rhea lost the title to Io a few months ago now, and she never ended up getting her rematch after that. So I think the logical place for that is going to be the Backlash pay per view. So I'm going to guess that WWE is going to make that match official on this next episode for the pay per view. So I think we're going to get Iyo Sky versus Rhea Ripley in a singles match. I don't think Bianca Belair is going to be involved. I think she's going to be in the mix with the ladies from SmackDown, Naomi, Jade Cargill, stuff like that. So I don't think Bianca will be in the mix. I think it's going to be an Iyo Sky versus Rhea Ripley singles match at Backlash. And I think on this next episode of Raw, that's going to get officially confirmed. Alright, so on the last episode of Raw, Gunther choked out Pat McAfee. This came after Gunther started attacking Michael Cole, and Pat McAfee jumped to his aid, and then Gunther ended up choking him out. Um, this was kind of a dragged out segment where they really emphasized that Gunther shouldn't put his hands on people that aren't in competitors. Michael Cole made a big thing about it. Um, they kind of a bunch of them did. So it's pretty clear to me that Gunther is going to get suspended here. I think this is going to write him off TV for the next few weeks. It'll kind of explain his absence and why he's not on the show and why he's not having a rematch against Jey Uso. Pretty much, I think, a reason for WWE so they don't have to have Gunther lose another match just after Jay's title win. So what I think is they're going to have him off TV for about a month, couple weeks suspension, and then they'll end up bringing him back into the mix closer to the kind of Money in the Bank pay per view. So yeah, I think Gunther is going to get suspended, um, and he'll be off TV for a bit. What are your predictions for Raw? Let me know in the comment section below.